What's up, guys? Matchstick Gamer here, and I'm kind of going off script today. I'm not really reading a script or anything like that. It's just me sort of talking and thinking about Super, more specifically the future of Dragon Ball Super, and my personal thoughts on this female Broly. That's what we're gonna call her for now until we have an official name for her. A lot of people are reasonably concerned about Super, and concerned, about this character, how she may affect the future of Super. I'm rambling on a little bit here, but I guess I should get into what I'm trying to say. So, basically, my thoughts on this character, and my thoughts on how this character may potentially affect the future of Super. So, I guess I'll discuss the first thing, which is the character herself. Now, first of all, I'll admit, we know next to nothing about this character. We don't know her name. We don't know how strong she is. We don't know which universe she's from. I've placed my bets on Universe 6 personally, but I could be wrong. We don't know what her relation is to, for example, Kabe, if she is in fact from Universe 6. I mean, for all we know, she just may be a Saiyan from the same planet, but have no blood or family relation to him whatsoever. She just might happen to be a Saiyan who also lives on the same planet coincidentally. And there's also that slim possibility maybe she just happens to be one of the last few surviving Saiyans from Universe 7. I doubt that, but hey, your guess is as good as mine in that regard. But ultimately, I know a lot of, or I shouldn't say a lot, but where I typically hang around at on the internet, I've seen a lot of people complain about her not actually being Broly, only that she looks like Broly, and more specifically Broly fanboys. Now, admittedly, not every Broly fanboy thinks this way. Some are happy, and some are thinking that this may lead or segue in a way for Broly to become part of the main continuity, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I strongly feel it won't. I could be wrong, but if it does, then it's going to cause a lot of problems and some major confusion in the story, because it's not going to make a lick of sense. Can I stop them from doing it? No. Do I have any say-so on it? No. But it still has me concerned because it screws up so much stuff. That's the thing that people often don't think about whenever talking about, like, make my character part of the main continuity type thing. You don't think about the ramifications it has on the overarching story, not only on what's currently going on, but on past events. You gotta think about this kind of stuff. Anyways, so ultimately, my overall thoughts is, do I hate or like this character? It's kind of in the middle. I don't really hate her, but I don't really like her. I'm meh at the moment because, as I've said, we don't know anything about her. So I can't really have a huge opinion of her one way or another. That said, I think she'll probably make some interesting story occur or whatever as the series progresses, possibly. I don't know how major of a role she'll play in this. I mean, I guess since they're featuring her as one of the main focuses of the trailer, she's going to have some sort of major effect on the story. But will she have some sort of effect throughout Super after this arc is over with? Your guess is as good as mine, and it's too soon to say or tell. Only time will tell, and we'll only find out once the tournament is over with. Which, we don't know how many episodes this will go for. All we know is it's starting on episode 77, specifically the arc. Not the tournament necessarily, but the arc. So, from episode 77 to who knows when, that's pretty much the start of the Universe Survival arc. So, again, don't know what my opinion is of this character yet, since we know next to nothing about her. So, with that said, let's segue into the next bit here, the concerns for the future of Super. So I have seen a few people on Twitter, big name YouTubers, small YouTubers of course, and just all sorts of people concerned about how this may affect Super. People are concerned that it's going to become too pandering, what's the word here, fan servicey, so to speak. And no, I don't mean fan servicey in the sense of, like they're putting like boobs and ass out there on, like in the show for everybody to see. They're not shoving that in your face. That's not what they mean when they say that. What they mean by fan servicey basically is like, bringing crap in that doesn't make sense. So the concern is with this female Broly, they're thinking, oh, it's going to become pandering, and they're going to try to find a way to bring in, like, say, Super Saiyan 4, for example, or bring in actual Broly, or bring in Janemba, or bring in, well, any number of movie characters. Like, I've seen the movies, it's just names leave me for some reason. Anyways, a lot of people are concerned about this, and I can't not blame them for this, and if you understand the story of Dragon Ball, you would get why they are concerned about this. You don't want them to turn it into a pandering series. And I don't want it to become pandering. Now, I have no problem with things becoming fan servicey in a game. Games like Xenoverse, Dragon Ball Heroes, Dragon Ball Fusions, stuff like that. That's perfectly acceptable to throw everything you want together into. It's a game. It does not affect the main continuity. It's not part of the main story. It has nothing to do with the manga or the anime. It's just a game. It's for fun. It's for laughs. It's to enjoy. And yes, to some degree, you could say the anime and manga are for you to enjoy for your entertainment, but the thing is, the difference between a game and like a book or an anime is, you know, part of what makes a manga or an anime great is its story. Yes, art is a key detail. I won't deny that. And I'm sure some people are probably going to bring up, oh, Super's got, you know, crap animation or whatever, okay? That's been fixed and solved for the most part. It's not as bad as it was. One episode and everybody loses it. Anyways. But ultimately, if I had to say two things that play a major part in making an anime and manga succeed, it'd be story and art. Probably a bit more of the story than the art, because I've seen some anime that I didn't really like the art too much on, and some manga, but I like the story. So that's just my opinion in that regard. Maybe you prefer to have better art, but not necessarily a great story. That's up to you. And no, I'm not implying that Dragon Ball has this epic, overarching, great story or anything like that. I like the story, but I don't think it's Shakespeare or anything like that, for example, just to be clear. I know I'm rambling on a bit here and and this video is starting to get a little long, but ultimately, my big concern is, with this introduction of this female Broly, could it segue into where they just try to bring in whoever or whatever they want and become too pandering, too fan servicey? Like, that's my concern. So, I am really worried about this. I'm worried about the future of Super. Are my concerns probably for nothing? Yeah, possibly. For all we know, this is the one time they'll ever do it. We'll never have to worry about it again. And I could be just worrying about it and stressing over nothing. Of course, I don't really think I'm stressing per se. Am I concerned slightly? Yes, because I like the series and I don't want to see it go to crap. So ultimately, I guess I'll leave it to you guys. What do you guys think? How do you feel about the possibility of Super potentially, mind you, not actually is yet, but potentially becoming too pandering, too fan servicey, throwing crap in that doesn't make sense? What are your thoughts on the female Broly, as we'll again call her for now until we have an official name for her? Are you looking forward to the arc as a whole? Just, you know, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I don't really have much else to say, but I guess thank you all for watching. Thank you for checking out the video. Make sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And speaking of subscribe, next to that subscribe button, there's a little bell icon. Do me a solid, hit that bell, and it'll send you a notification saying that, hey, I uploaded a new video. So that way you guys can be potentially some of the first to watch it. And if you are, do me a solid and comment down in the comment section below saying first or something like that. That way you know you got there first and seen the video. If you're not the first, no big, just comment anyway saying, hey, I got the notification. Anyways, again, thank you all for watching, and catch you later. Peace. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z/Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Fuji TV, Toei Animation, Funimation, and Akira Toriyama. I do not claim to own any of these. The video and any images that appear were used under fair use.